It's a pretty easy question, but it's a complex answer. Which ring charges faster, the Samsung Galaxy Ring or the RingConn 2? Ooh, let's find out. Time of life, 2208, and we are at 36% with the RingConn, and Samsung, we are at 32%. Okay, this is perfect. And then the case is at 98. So it's totally fair. 98, 70. We're good. We're good. Let the race begin. Come on, charge. Go, go. It's been a few minutes. Let's take a look at the rings. To keep it all fair, I documented it. So at 2208, we're at 70% for the RingConn and 36% for the ring, 70% for the case, 32% for the ring, 98% for the case. Let's see how we're doing. RingConn, we're up to 80%. Nice. Case is still at 70. And Samsung, if we just open this up, it actually kind of tells us. So almost 50 something percent. There we go. 48% and 83. So far, it appears that, yes, the RingConn charges much, much faster and is half the price. Oh, we're almost to the finish. 91% has 8 more minutes and 54. Dang, RingConn almost charges twice as fast as Samsung. I'm shocked. Are you? Now, there are a few more differences. What about battery percent on the case? Well, they both give that in the app. Battery estimate for charging, yeah, Samsung doesn't have it, RingConn does. Battery estimate for the ring itself, Samsung does not, RingConn does. The price, the RingConn's on sale right now, 30% off, so it's only $209.30, which I thought that was kind of a weird price. It was originally $299 when it was first announced and sold back in August of 2024, and just a few weeks earlier, July 10th, 2024, is when the Samsung Galaxy Ring first made its debut. It was selling for $399. It is on sale for $279. So there's a price difference of $70. But keep in mind, RingConn installs on both Apple or Samsung. Where you buy the Galaxy Ring, you're committing to Android, and it does work slightly better with Samsung. And then we have wireless charging. Yes, this case wirelessly charges. In fact, I can wirelessly charge it on the back of my phone. It's not MagSafe compliant, it's more Qi 2 compliant. And then battery indicator on the case. I mean, they have like the dot, so it'll get red when it gets really low, which is kind of helpful. This will actually show you a ring, and you get to know exactly what the battery percent is based upon the ring. And when the ring's not on the case itself indicates. The other cool thing is this case is just gorgeous. This case, it's okay. Size difference, Samsung is smaller. Also, Samsung built in a reset button right there. You just press that. It's pretty cool. And no, it only comes in clear. And then Find My Ring, they both have that feature. I'll show you that in a minute. Warranty, they both have 1 year. Now, step count, this is where my Galaxy Ring has been really funky. For one reason or another, the step count's been off. Sometimes it's off by thousands, like more than 3,000-4,000, and it crashes. I've had this exact ring crash several times. I sent the ring back to Samsung, and then they didn't even fix it because I didn't send them the case, as if they didn't have an extra case somewhere in the factory. What the heck, Samsung? Anyway, that was kind of weird. Yeah, so the step count today, Galaxy Ring only has 5,404, where RingConn has 8,873, and that's just a few hundred off my other rings and watches that I wore today. Interesting, right? The test is almost done. RingConn is at 98%. 2 more minutes to go. I love that. Love that it has the battery estimation. Whereas the Galaxy Ring, yeah, I'm sorry. It's, whoa. It was just at 50, no, it was at 63%. And it just did a huge jump to, sorry, my email's on there. Now it's at 82. That's not good. That means the battery health is dying. Same thing as what happened to my 4-year-old Oura Ring. Now, at the end of the day, which one do I recommend? I really do like the Galaxy Ring. However, I've had so many problems. And if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link popping up right now to a video I made about all of the charging woes that I've had with this gorgeous Galaxy Ring. Now, as far as durability, this one wins. It has this really cool convex design. So instead of it being flat, there's just a slight cupping of the ring. And if you look really closely, you can see it on there. It's just, and it protects itself. It's out of all the rings I've worn over the past 6 years, and this one, the Omni Health Ring, makes this 8th different company that I've tested. The Galaxy Ring endures the best. So if you want a ring that stays shiny and is heavily scratch resistant, that's the Galaxy Ring. The one, this one's been scratched quite a bit, and it is the slate one, so, but it hides it, so that's nice. Almost done. Whoa, it just jumped from 81 to 87. That's not good. Yeah, and it's out of warranty. These rings should really have come, well, they need to come with a 2-year warranty. So Samsung, RingConn, if you're watching, let's change that. And just like that, the charging's complete. And it's 20, oh, it is time for bed. So I can take this out. 11 days remaining. Awesome. Now, if I do a couple tweaking, it probably could last a little longer if I turn off some of the tracking, but I don't want to do that. And this one, well, let's take a look. Just like that, it jumped to 100. It like skipped right past 90. Holy cow, what the heck. Well, I definitely want to take this off, and let's see what the case is at. The case ended at 59%, and this one stayed at 70. Curiouser and curiouser, and just for fun, so this is the Samsung case. This is the charging case for RingConn. This is the Omni Health charging case, which I think is pretty cool. This is the Circle Sense charging case. This is the charging stand for the Nova Ring. And this is the Ultrahuman Ring Air. This is their Dark Moon charger, one of my favorite. And yeah, that's enough. Oh, the Oura Ring, it just has, it's just a boring stand. Nothing to write home about. They are launching a charging case, and that should be pretty cool, but it's not going to be as cool as this one. It's going to be more like this one or this one. Just make sure, if you're designing a ring, you're going to make a charging case, copy Samsung. They've really done it right. I love the fact that it not only does it wirelessly charge, but it lets you know the battery percent. That's so helpful. And just a few more differences. The Samsung gets steps from the phone, where RingConn does not. Nap tracking, yes, they both do it. RingConn does it better. Edit sleep, Samsung, not, you can't really edit your sleep. You can add your sleep if you missed it, which is quite feckless, but you can full on edit your sleep in RingConn, and I have a video about that. Third-party apps, they both do it. Samsung is better. Auto-tracking workouts. RingConn is still kind of in beta, and Samsung has perfected it. They've been auto-tracking with their watches and whatnot for years, so they're better. So there you go, more than 13 things to know about RingConn versus Samsung. And yes, RingConn does charge faster. Samsung, well, my Galaxy Ring has a bad battery. And the step count, I wore both rings on my left ring finger all day. I do not recommend it. It's highly nerdy. It's really nerdy and it's truly uncomfortable. Thank you so much for watching. Pithy comments, type those down below, and I'll have another video about rings soon. So all in all, yeah, I recommend RingConn, and you get it for $209.30. Happy shopping. Goodbye.